Hello, I'm Kevin Boyle, and for the past 10 years I've had the pleasure of serving as the Vice President for Development and Alumni Affairs at Caldwell University. September is a special time for us here at Caldwell. Our students have come back to campus and moved into the dorms, classes have resumed, and this year I'm particularly thrilled to tell you that in fact our students have returned to campus. September is also a special time for our office because we have one of our major alumni events, and that's our annual homecoming weekend. Due to the restrictions of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are unable to hold that program in person. Homecoming is a special event for us at Caldwell because it gives us an opportunity to welcome our alumni back and to celebrate those in special anniversary years. For those of you who were planning to celebrate a special anniversary, we will be celebrating with you next year in 2021, and that will undoubtedly be the biggest and best homecoming weekend we've ever had. In the meantime, our office has prepared a series of videos that you can watch during the week that we hope will connect you with some of the things happening here at the university. While we work through this pandemic and look forward to the time that we can all come back together again, we hope that you'll keep Caldwell University and our students in your mind. As many of you know, we have a new president, Dr. Matthew Whelan. He started on July 1st, a difficult time to start as a new president given the circumstance, but he's done a great job in helping to lead us to opening in a safe and healthy environment. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Caldwell University's 9th president, Dr. Matthew Whelan.
Good morning. I am Dr. Matthew Whelan, honored to be your new university president. In February of this year, when I accepted the offer to join Caldwell University, I never could have imagined that just a few weeks later, a global pandemic would upend the world as we know it. The staggering number of lives lost due to COVID-19, the ensuing economic devastation, and the anxiety with what will be the new normal has cast a pall over our state, our nation, and in fact the entire globe. However, here at the university, we are nonetheless buoyed by the ever-present ebb and flow of campus life and the new students who recently joined us amidst all of this uncertainty to seek out a Catholic Dominican education, the education originally envisioned by our founders, Mother Joseph Dunn, and the Sisters of St. Dominic in 1939. Yes, the world has changed in ways we couldn't have imagined, but there's great hope when we look into the potential and energy of our students. Solutions to the problems of the world will be born at colleges and universities, and they will be born at Caldwell. So we look to young people and their developing minds to bring us the much needed change and fresh ideas to our communities and the world beyond. Caldwell has overcome great challenges throughout its storied history, and we are meeting this moment with confidence that our ability to adapt to the current crisis will lead us into the future. I know many of you would like to know more about how our campus is adapting to CDC and state guidelines and what we are doing to ensure the health and safety of our students, faculty, and staff. We have implemented the following changes to help our students navigate through the COVID-19 crisis. We've implemented new communication streams, letters, videos, signs around campus, encouraging social distancing, sanitizing, and wearing of face masks. We've upgraded our classrooms. We're including high-flex classrooms that allow students to be in the classroom or at home or whichever they might prefer on any given day. We have turned our student center gym into a large classroom, complete with social distancing protocols so that students can continue their classes in one space. Our cleaning and sanitizing includes additional custodial work as well as defogging of classrooms on a semi-regular basis. Since we are all looking for good news these days, I'll share just a few of the great things that are happening here. We were formally recognized as a Hispanic serving institution by the U.S. Department of Education Office of Post-Secondary Education. This designation reflects the growth in the enrollment of Hispanic students at the university and confers eligibility for Caldwell to compete for federal grant programs managed by the HSI. Late in 2019, the university was awarded a National Science Foundation Division of Undergraduate Education Scholarship in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, also known as STEM. This 5-year federal grant of $650,000 will support the retention and graduation of 18 high-achieving, low-income students majoring in biology, chemistry, or mathematics. I am proud to shine a light on our program in applied behavior analysis, which has garnered international recognition, affirming the Center for Autism and Applied Behavior Analysis as a global leader in education. And speaking of leaders, you'll be proud to hear about just a few recent Caldwell graduates in the time permitted. Emily Romero, class of 2017, graduated as a math major. A first-generation student who secured an academic scholarship at Caldwell, Emily has gone on to earn a Master of Science in Biostatistics at the Columbia University Mailman School of Public Health in 2020 and is currently a data analyst with the HIV Impact Assessment Team at Columbia. Concurrently, she is pursuing her doctorate in education at Teachers College, Columbia, as an evening student. Shyam Sharma, class of 2016, majored in business and minored in political science. He is now a senior IT business relationship and product manager for iHeartMedia, a leading global media company. Shyam says he met incredible people while at Caldwell. Faculty encouraged him to challenge assumptions, to think differently. In his junior year, Shyam secured an internship through a Caldwell alumna that gave him great experience in various business functions. Shyam works in the area of strategic technology implementation for internal business teams at his company. To quote the great Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And there are countless stories of Caldwell graduates who are using their education and Caldwell values to change lives, improve lives, and save lives, and in fact change the world. And now they need our help. Scholarship support for our students creates an impact that helps shape and benefit future generations in ways that we can never imagine. In this way, every scholarship serves as a meaningful legacy. The pandemic has created significant budgetary demands for all colleges and universities. At Caldwell, we have carried these additional costs, including refunds to students who vacated residence halls in March of this year. Other costs include the loss of income from canceled facility rentals and summer programs, technology upgrades, retrofitting measures, and operating costs for cleaning and sanitizing are but some of the additional expenses creating an adverse impact. Painful decisions have been made, including the layoff of some of our staff members. Whether they come from low income, as did I, or middle income households, or whether they are first generation, as I was, or minority students. Job loss, unemployment, or underemployment in many families results in limited choices with respect to higher education. The cost-saving measures I have described have been implemented by the university to directly support students and meet their needs during this difficult time. And the needs have never been greater due to the pandemic. An additional $1 million in scholarship support is needed this year. To meet this need, I have issued a challenge to our frontline fundraising staff, asking them to raise $1 million between September 1st and December 31st of this year. $1 million and $4, a vital fundraising initiative, will support the COVID-19 Scholarship Relief Fund at Caldwell, ensuring that students with pandemic-related financial hardships can continue pursuing their educational goals. We must act quickly and decisively. I am calling upon the entire Caldwell University alumni community to make a gift to the $1 million and $4 fund. If you have not yet given, now is the time. If you have, I ask that you consider a 25% increase over your largest gift. Will you answer the call by making a gift by December 31st, 2020? The great challenge that lies before us demands an equally great response. Caldwell's future and the future of our neediest students is in our hands. Let's provide them with the tools they need to go out and change the world.
Thank you, Dr. Whelan, and thank you to all of our alumni and friends for joining today's presentation. I'd like to echo Dr. Whelan's sentiment and his statement about our challenge to raise $1 million in 4 months. This is a big challenge for Caldwell University, but it's important for us to be able to ensure we can provide the quality education that you as alumni received and that we expect for our students. Thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you all in the near future.